How do we save Social Security, especially our loved ones with disabilities and their parents who depend on this income? So this lady, Lisa Remillard, aka the News Girl, made an excellent video breaking down how we save Social Security. In the video, Lisa broke down 3 solutions that actually have bipartisan support, and I want to give my spin on it through the lens of disability and special needs planning. The first potential solution, it's kind of interesting. They would essentially borrow $1.5 trillion over the course of 10 years, reinvest those funds, and hope that the funds generate a return greater than the interest they're paying on the debt. Pretty obvious to see why someone maybe doesn't want to do that, because we're already $39 trillion in debt as it is. They draw on this in about 75 years, and they would ideally have a bunch of money that could then continue to pay out Social Security benefits. So this isn't necessarily going to save you, but it's going to save your kids and grandkids. Option number 2, in my personal preference, is to raise the Social Security threshold. Right now, if you make more than $184,500, Social Security doesn't collect any tax above that income level. High earners essentially aren't putting any more money into Social Security after that. If you just raise the wage or get rid of it, then everybody, no matter how much income they're earning, pays into Social Security. Here's another interesting spin on that. There's a lot of people who make a lot more money later in life. But the way that Social Security calculates the Social Security benefit is based on your highest 35 years worth of earnings. Problem is, if you made lower wages for a long time and then at the very end of your career you start making a lot of money above $184,000, anything above that doesn't count towards increasing your Social Security benefit. Now, I would imagine if they get rid of the Social Security earnings limit, they're going to change the formula, but that could potentially help higher earners later in life who are hoping to increase their benefit faster, get a higher amount, and therefore their kids get a higher amount. And the last solution is to basically say, hey, if you're super rich, you don't get Social Security. Spread the love to somebody else who needs it. I don't know. I mean, outside of how just somebody feels about that, my question is, well, what if their child has a disability? Sure, mom and dad are rich, doesn't mean their child is rich. If mom and dad make more than a certain amount of money or have a net worth above a certain amount, does that mean that their disabled child doesn't get Social Security? Those are just some of the questions that I have. I like that Congress is talking about it. I like that we have bipartisan support. Which solution do you like, or do you have a different solution? And what are some other things that we should be thinking about when it comes to disability planning?